Also, shout out Dembele. Every time Dembele comes back from injury, there's a new manager. Every time. Check the stats. I'm not even capping. Check the stats every single time.
That guy,
if he gets injured, just know you're being fired. Just actually know you're being fired as the manager.
Welcome, guys, to a special episode of Box to Box at Reba.
I'm telling you, we have a guest. He thinks this is a high-budget production. I'm telling you, if we don't have
the easy cocktail. Easy happy hour the whole day. Eh? How's the cocktail? What are you drinking?
Gin too.
The gin too. They just put ice.
But it's okay.
Yeah, so apparently they have happy hour the whole day. So if you come through, you can get a few free ones. Like Biko can sponsor you.
The reason I'm hiding my face.
Why are you hiding your face?
No, first of all, we have to acknowledge our shame, guys. You know, we're the only guys who've come all the way from Sijuko Westlands. That's because we were told
they had free cocktail.
Because I could remove the whole studio. But that's where we're going to. But shout out Reba, you know, these are actually our friends. We've done a lot of work with them before, so. Salama, but I'm hiding my face out of pure joy and shame from the weekend.
Wow.
Yeah.
And today we have a special guest. Can introduce himself.
Jeffo. The other names are just Pickle Rick. Today, if I say anything controversial, I'm channeling my inner Rick.
Why you decide to wear that today?
See, because I know we'll go offside somewhere.
I thought you'd be proud to wear the jersey, bro, before you beat Liverpool.
That maybe before that game.
Oh, they'll still have Watford. Eh?
Yeah, I still have one more game then.
Triple captain Uba, first of all. Hint, triple captain Uba.
So, when is today? Monday?
Yeah.
Oh, so Nani, we watched El-Sacico on, when was it? When was El-Sacico? On Saturday,
yeah.
And it was actually someone got fired.
But Ole is the smartest guy in the world. I actually realized that guy is brilliant. He basically took out the contender for his job by getting someone else fired. He's deep state like that. He's actually deep state like that. So shout out to Ole, we're happy you're still at the wheel. This is fantastic. Aye.
Jeffo, are you surprised that this thing came? I feel like it came a bit too soon.
No.
10 games.
No. The guy did 0.
10 games.
He did 0.
But they didn't give him any signings.
This thing is tough.
I was waiting.
Afadhali nionekane.
I can't even drink my drink, bro. This hole is aesthetic.
You look like those guys used to wear their masks.
Yeah. Anyway, I think he didn't give the team any energy. Like even when they're going out to play, maybe 1 or 2 games, because even like Hurricane is not on form. It's just
but Hurricane is Hurricane, because ever since that story for him going to Man City, like he's just been a different player.
Just been trash.
But they haven't made any signings, and they sold even the people. The one person who used to do anything get red cards at North London. Lamela was sold. Yeah.
After that goal, bro, they should have kept him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Rabona.
Yeah, the Rabona.
They should have.
So you think this is deserved?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think it's extremely unfair.
Because of 10 games.
They should have allowed him to build Portugal FC again. Give him time. This guy came, he's used to working with Jimenez and 10 other hard workers. Now he has to manage Dele Alli.
No, but he used to okay, to Jeff's point. When he put Dele Alli in midfield, that thing was not going to last. That was unsustainable.
He has to manage Dele Alli, Rastaman, like vibes.
So now Conte is coming in.
But I actually think Conte would be a very good manager.
But remember, he's not going to get cash. That's his problem.
But he's super defensive as well.
That's one thing. He's not going to get cash.
But he's going to get guys to work hard. Check me on this. Dele Alli, he's coming back, bro.
But where is he going to play?
It doesn't matter, even if it's right back.
I don't think. I would even be shocked if he's sold.
Actually,
I wouldn't be shocked.
By January.
I don't be shocked.
So if Tottenham were to go back in time, would they go back to like the moment Man City offered them 100M for Hurricane, or the moment they fired Pochettino? Like which decision do they regret more?
Firing Pochettino.
Yeah.
Firing Pochettino, definitely.
That I think was not.
Yeah, it was a terrible decision.
But you guys don't think, because at some point it felt like Pochettino didn't want to be there.
No, he did. He was there. He was all for the team and everyone. So that's how we know, like Dele Alli and so on, and how he brought everyone up. Now it's just like.
Yeah, I think they felt they were bigger than him. It was like they had outlived him or outgrown him, and they made a bet that did not work out. Like, think about the distinct Spurs style of playing. High pressure, you know, that was like a very Poch thing. Like high pressure intensity. I'm even watching their highlights. Back here.
You know Zuria Riba, eh?
Like 2 TVs even 3.
But the TV ko clear sana.
It's clear, bro.
You get, we've been wondering,
Okay,
hey, please,
man.
Josh from Riba, please tell us what is happening. We don't know what's happening because that TV is too clear.
Hey, there's some other which
It's like,
how much
it's like you're on the pitch.
Ask the guys for streaming this TV now.
Just wait for the couple.
Buffering.
You get that alert from your phone. You've conceded. You're an Arsenal fan. Tough.
Yeah, so what do you guys see Spurs going from here? I feel like it's just, even the management is just messed up, bro. Like
Daniel
from the
Levy.
top.
It's
Because there's
Daniel
no
Levy.
way, first of all, they didn't sign anyone, right?
Yeah.
But you can't make a signing before you get a manager, right? Because manager gives you the style of play and this is what I want to get me play that fits this certain style. But also, they got Nuno with 2 weeks to go before transfer. I mean, before the season started, or 3 weeks to go.
It wasn't like Nuno was their first choice, and they made it very evident. They courted everybody else.
Yeah.
And then they were kind of like,
But
you're here.
But
And you
even
did
when you're
well.
quoting, even when you're quoting people, you're quoting high class, right? But then you settle for like someone who's not even in the stratosphere with the guys you're quoting in the beginning.
And also
so
the-
was there a plan? Was there a strategy to how the?
I think they just got him because they had to get a new manager, not because they wanted him.
But that's what I'm saying. So then that becomes a problem with Spurs on
I
the
saw
board,
someone
right?
like on our WhatsApp group today. Conte had refused this job before.
Yeah, he refused.
refused.
So now-
Even Nani refused. Fonseca.
Yeah.
Fonseca
from-
refused.
Refused.
So now,
But will wake up and want to be the manager of Spurs?
No
If
one.
you're a big manager.
no one.
Honestly, if you're trying to break it into the Premier League
Premier
and you're not top tier manager,
Yeah,
you're
yes,
trying to
that's what I
someone
mean.
like Fonseca, but someone who's tactical and you can hack there. You can hack. They don't have that background that will always weigh on you, like
Yeah,
United or whatever.
United.
They don't have that.
Like the-
So that's why Pochettino is a Spurs legend, whether we like it or not.
I mean, I think he's a fantastic manager, but I feel like the club did him dirty then.
And do you think, and Conte, every club he has left, clubs have done, it's not even the worst things. Like the way they treated, okay, Conte was not treated well at Chelsea, but like managers are
I mean,
treated.
him had to fight the board and Diego Costa.
That's true.
See,
But
all
now,
the time.
him, everywhere
All
he
the
lives,
time.
he lives everywhere. He lives. He left Juve because he refused to invest in the team. He left Chelsea.
But you see,
Tottenham have not.
but you see, Spurs intentionally went for somebody like Nuno because I feel like they wanted to have control over the manager. It's almost like United.
And that's my point. Is
you
you
can't-
the
you can't-
complete opposite.
You can't win that way. Now they're getting tired. You know, Spurs has never won anything. Spurs and Arambe Stars, they're the same.
They have
They're
out-
the
they
same
have
in the Premier
handicaps.
League. They're the same in the Premier League.
That's
with
why they
Arambe
got
Stars.
Wanyama.
Yeah, that's our friend, man.
Handicaps don't count for that.
counts.
That is
Don't
maybe
count.
3 cards for the
And then,
players.
yeah,
but
easy.
that.
And now Hurricane is about to be 30, bro. He's nothing. He's a trophy
That
virgin.
guy's value has dropped.
Nothing.
If you're Man City, how much do you check for Harry
40.
Right now.
40 strong.
Why
40 best. 40. Just because the captain of
40
England-
plus 1. 40 plus 1.
40 plus 1.
The one for Wenger.
Do 40 plus 1.
Shout out Wenger. Wenger can be the next manager for United. That's what we're calling.
I said he's never going back.
So speaking of Spurs, I captain Kane this weekend. I captain Kane.
I saw. Brave,
Tino never wants to be disturbed over the weekend when he's not working. But this guy is like, okay, you captain Kane, you're brave,
Yeah, you have so much
and you
heart.
want me. I did listen.
You have heart. Why would you do that?
Bro, I watched United against Liverpool and I was like, this is there for the taking.
That's Liverpool. Tottenham. Liverpool.
But Tottenham at home, United are
But
just have Maguire.
but they have no plan. They have no plan.
Who has no plan between United and Tottenham?
Tottenham.
At least Ole, he realized, okay, these vibes I've been trying to do.
He's like, if
They're
I'm
not
going
going to
out,
work.
I'm
Yeah,
going to play all the big guns.
Exactly.
I'm
And
going to
then
fit the big.
Then he got his 3 defenders. Like actually played very smart.
Yeah, he played
He played to his strengths, yeah.
Varane played. Cristiano
Maguire,
started.
Lindelof,
Maguire,
back
like
three.
everyone.
Back 3.
Has he played the back three before?
Yeah, he used to at some point.
Has he played the back three before? Only.
I think he has.
I think so.
Because that's why you have Shaw and Bissaka kind of trying to push forward. And those guys are very aggressive. with
But I
runs.
think the problem is some other English teams will just be like, bro.
Actually, the back
We'll
three
catch you out.
is the wrong thing to say. That was a back five.
No, I think it was back 3. Though actually, look at when Bissaka shooting. I can even see him from here. He's guessing.
See now, when you
He's guessing. He's guessing, bro. They're allowed to build the box facing the goalie. He's guessing.
but yeah, what do you guys think about that game? Like, cause
I mean, look at that goal.
that's the
Cristiano.
Ronaldo one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a Cristiano
like-
one. I think it was a display of individual talent. but it doesn't fix the issues United have. It was a very good display of individual
If a poor team plays a poor team, the one with more individual talent.
Yeah.
Forest team
It's
will
like
win.
interclass in high school.
Yeah.
Like the guys full vibes. Because I mean, look at Bruno's pass, Ronaldo's finish, Ronaldo and
So you
Cavani
don't think
linking up.
this is a turn? You don't think? Do you think these guys can beat City?
No.
They're going to be walloped.
From recent history,
Walloped.
regardless.
Walloped.
It's
You know,
going to be bad.
They did a smart thing where they played Cavani and Ronaldo because you want a hard-working forward to assist Ronaldo. That's the whole point.
But also it kind of shielded Ronaldo.
Yeah,
Like when he's
Morata-
pressing, it's not.
Morata Ronaldo, Benzema Ronaldo. You always need somebody who's like hardworking and is not going to take a lot of credit for the dirty stuff around your star player, so your star player can showcase his best
His
traits.
talent, yeah.
So like even his first goal, he's able to drift behind the defense because everybody's kind of centered towards the other people there. Great. But against City, unless Pep overthinks it, but even then,
But Pep will do it.
And
Pep will overthink it.
And
But
Pep,
it's okay.
and Pep has been Zaha.
yeah,
and
he's been
Vieira
Zaha,
has
so
been-
he's
So now
hurt.
he's coming back with,
He's hurt.
with pain.
He's going to play 5 midfielders: KDB, Gundogan, Foden, Bernardo Silva, everyone.
No striker.
Yeah, 3 defenders. Those are the only guys coming out for City. 3.
What did you guys think about Palace this weekend?
15 games, 1-8, lost 4. This is most.
It's more solid.
Winning his formation. Yeah, so moving on to Man City. Yeah, what do you guys think about those Palace boys?
Palace played.
I heart Vieira.
Palace played.
Me, I'm very surprised by Vieira.
I can't believe.
Because when I watched his team at Met, and then what was the team he was coaching in the US?
The States.
Yeah, one of those teams. And I wasn't seeing where it was going. And him coming to take a team like Palace. Because in England, if you take a team like that and you get rid of the old boys, Akina Kabai were the ones who used to,
yeah.
and then now they got rid of all those like the old guys. Now it's just kids who are handling the team. But if you get relegated, bro, getting back up is crazy.
But I think
So for them to take that risk.
Mbappe in the championship. Mbappe.
Yeah,
You
so
can
for them,
celebrate so much, you get tired.
I swear.
You guys gonna have to have 30 celebrations this season. The FIFA will be crazy.
Yeah, so what do you guys think about Palace?
They played because I guess because Vieira was in London before, so he's like a London boy. So I think that they're playing for him outright.
Do you think Nani overthought this one? Pep?
No, he just got caught out by somebody that was better prepared on the day. Because if you look at a team like Palace, I think they fit very well with Vieira because they kind of mirror him in that sense. Like think about Vieira as a player, like fastidious, hardworking. Like it's the work ethic.
Die for the team.
Die for the team, and that team matches that energy. You give him something like an Arsenal, the fight will be there, but it's not the same when you're somewhere like Palace. And think about it. This is Vieira telling you as Gallagher, my guy, I used to play with Henry.
Man.
That's you.
Yeah.
Look at Benteke. Benteke is looking like he's looking like the best one.
He's looking reborn.
Liverpool are about to sign him for
Again.
40 million.
Andy Carroll.
For 40 million. Yeah. Well, Norigi he goes to Marseille. So you see, like as in that's the kind of thing like you can see that he's put into the team, and I think it's a beautiful thing when you watch. But even we struggled against them. Like we did not deserve to draw.
We didn't.
We didn't.
Yeah.
To be
That
just
was
bad
not-
We did not deserve to draw
But
at all.
there are 3 Arsenal fans on this panel. This is the worst. This is bias, complete
on
bias.
a weekend where we did the business.
Not even that. On a weekend when Liverpool just failed everyone.
That's why
Kiari doesn't show up.
Kiari has run away.
He knew he was coming today. I get to finish him.
Hangover.
Hangover. But the day for United, he went on all shows. Went to 1-2 TV.
He came from South Sea.
South Sea, 1-2
He
TV.
even left his car. He can do this.
He did six shot challenge.
6-shot challenge. He was playing football
came
on a
here.
Monday.
Energy radio, he went everywhere.
Radio everywhere. Chief Pandit. He was about to become expressions.
Obu Pandit.
Obu Pandit. Today, just one small draw. You won't see him.
So, my next question is, like, I feel like every game that City loses, there's always one conclusion. Like, this team has exposed why they don't have a striker.
Nah. It's just a narrative. I don't think they need one.
Yeah.
They
everyone
proved it last year.
Everyone scores.
Yeah. Look at Chelsea. Do Chelsea have a striker?
There's 17 different people have scored for Chelsea.
Yeah.
17.
17.
Oh, yeah, and at some point when it was, I
Jorginho
think,
was-
12, it was 12 people in 12 different games.
Yeah,
Jorginho-
12 goals in like 12, yeah.
Jorginho was the top scorer last season.
Now the top scorer is the defender.
Yeah,
This
Reece James 4.
But Reece James has been scored. Did you see those goals they scored against Newcastle?
I told you that's why I had to bring that guy in. That guy is a striker. He's like Dani Alves. He just starts at the back for the whistle.
But you pick your poison. You either have Chilwell or Reece James.
I wanted to double
So
down
Chilwell
on
gives
them.
me points last week, you get Reece James this week.
James
That's how it is.
And then he's benched next week. Or Tuchel brings him on in the 90th minute to give me 1. So I can leave 13 points on the bench. I see you, bro. I see you. This is a conspiracy, by the way.
Do you think Newcastle will be relegated?
Yes.
No, they won't be. Don't be relegated. Don't be relegated.
No, they're not going to stay up.
Bro, you're going to see 400 million is being spent in January.
Why do you want them,
There's no way.
why do you want them to go down?
Half a bit, one time.
That richest
Half a
city-
bit.
No.
The richest
But the
city
people
in
you
England.
need not to get relegated will cost you 50 million, and you get like 6 of them.
No, you know that.
You get relegation specialists. First of all, you get Big Sam in, right?
Yeah, let's get
Yeah.
Sam
You-
Allardyce. Sam Allardyce.
You have to get
You get Big Sam, yeah,
Sam.
and then you look for Milivojevic.
Yeah.
You look for
And
what's that?
3
Nani,
defenders.
Dan.
3
Dan.
central
Yeah,
defenders.
hard defenders.
Scott Dan, guys.
You
from
look for
Championship.
Scott Dan,
Yeah.
Fellaini, whatever he is.
You know, guys who are experts at
Harden.
destroying
The
football.
moment they finish 17, next season, all of them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
We
loan
need it.
all of them to Liverpool. They go play EFL.
Yeah.
You know, Uko. Sunderland. You just keep
My
loaning them.
prayer is that they don't. But I know Dre is saying 400 million in Jan.
Jan.
Easy. But they don't have a manager.
No, what
Yeah,
they need
that's
is a
true.
manager. They don't even need players. They need
No,
a
they
manager.
need a stopgap manager.
Yeah, they need a manager.
Yeah. Just to kill the hype and
Somebody like that guy who was fired after winning the Champions League with Chelsea. What was his name again?
Villas-Boas. No, not Villas-Boas.
The short guy.
Martinez.
No, the short guy.
So he was the number 2.
Roberto Samuel. Yes, that one.
Yeah, a guy, he won the Champions League as a
mean
caretaker
he
manager
was
and he was
Bro,
and he was fired.
If AVB gets this job, me,
where?
I'll just laugh.
Spurs.
Newcastle.
For Newcastle.
Newcastle,
Impossible. He can't.
There's no way.
There's no way he has those vibes.
Big Sam. Big
Hey,
Sam
but
will come.
AVB has gotten big jobs, eh?
Big Sam will be given a 6-month contract.
Take us to the top.
Just save the team.
Take us to the top.
Fika number 15.
And-
And we pay you for another 2 years just
Yeah.
because you've taken us, left us.
That's figure number 15.
You know, I wonder such managers, like when they're giving some talks, like what do they tell players? Like, I believe we can win. Like, win what?
No. Me, there's something.
Score.
I used to think that's how it was, but when I watched Big Sam at West Brom last year,
Yeah.
those guys all of a sudden were playing beautiful football. And I'm like, is this Big Sam that I'm watching?
I feel like some guys.
But then I think he was hired a bit too late.
Yeah.
He was hired a bit too late. Like they were going up, and that's the first time he got relegated.
Yeah, that guy.
Something must catch a man, bro.
So is Chelsea looking good? Am I you're still not buying them?
Chelsea.
I told you guys at the beginning, Chelsea's looking good. From
Chelsea's
the get-go.
looking good.
The balance is too much. A team that can afford to play without strikers. Or 8 defenders
that's
on
Man
the
City.
pitch. No, 8
No,
defenders.
no, it's different.
8 defenders, bro.
These guys are different.
8
I don't know how they're
defenders.
moving.
8 defenders.
You know those guys.
Di Matteo.
Yeah,
Di
yeah,
Matteo.
it's Di Matteo.
You know those guys. Every time they play, you hear who is out, and you don't feel like they've missed him. Like Mount missed this game. Like I even forgot he played.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Hudson-Odoi has come from Suji which hole.
See, that's what I'm telling you. When Hudson-Odoi is playing right wing back and he's happy, that's your coach telling you you'll work hard in this team. It's like Conte but with vibes, guys. Tuchel is a Conte people like
But that's
That's
even
literally
when
it.
Ox said he wants to go and play in midfield.
midfield, and then Wenger just.
But
laughed.
Liverpool was the perfect team for him to go. Actually, just think about this the
No,
other
no,
day.
it
because Liverpool, you feel like you don't expect them to score or assist. Your job is just be there, work hard.
Bro, and he helped them when he was banging those goals from midfield. I
Champions
thought,
League,
yeah,
yeah?
it was gonna be Steven Gerrard again. But it became vibes on TikTok. Those vibes. And you know, when you're playing in Liverpool, let me tell you the worst part I think about being a Liverpool player. You're either Mo Salah, that top ranking.
The
Yeah.
top two. Three.
Yeah, or Robertson. You know, you're Robertson, like Trent. You're either those guys. Ama, you're a guy. Any day you could beat Besiktas. Any day. You just wake up in
that's
the
like
morning.
half of the team.
Half of the team. You just wake up in the morning. You just hear. By the way, you're not playing EFL today. Your agent has called. There's a
Please.
ticket here. Just go.
Because if you think from keeper Alisson, it's not going anywhere. Then I saw Nani is still on their book.
Karius.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was going back. Actually, I watched a Tifo video today. Yeah, about where is Karius. What's happening to him? He left that job. They were not paying him. So he went on strike.
So speaking of Liverpool, you guys watched the Brighton game. What did you guys think? Like, I almost there was a hint of a chink in their armor, right?
I don't know. Brighton is one of the best teams.
Like, I'm not saying that's a weakness. I'm just saying Brighton really exploited them. What do
for
you guys think?
Brighton played.
Awesome.
Like they put on a show. They came to play because they've improved greatly. And now, if you hear, hey, we're going to play Brighton, you're like, first of all, we're going to be kicked. Going to be stepped on, elbowed in the chest, slapped in the face. You have to go with.
Bissouma is there running like prime Alex Song.
Me, to be honest, when those guys do nil with them, me, I was happy.
I was so happy.
I was happy because also us guys were still on the up, like but the confidence is still not there.
Yeah.
But these boys can ball, bro. These boys can actually ball.
Actually, you know, I think they're doing the like perfect English football, like perfect balance between possessional play and good transition, but hardness as well.
But that's what I'm also seeing in Arteta.
Yeah.
In the sense of he's trying to build this team where it's like, yeah, we want to play position-based football.
Yeah.
But the Englishmen who are there are hard men who can play ball. Who can play ball. You were telling me something about the second Brighton goal.
First of all, shout out to Ederson for Halloween because he was actually the one in Sanchez's shirt. He wasn't the one who was joking at Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
No, he was the one in Sanchez's shirt.
Yeah.
That pass, defense splitting pass, actually 2 layers, two.
That's not even a defense splitting.
Yeah, it's
that's a
striker,
spine splitting.
Spine splitting pass.
The whole spine.
But I think it was beautiful because you could see them actually having like watched tape and exploiting Liverpool's very like high pressing line and their fullbacks who not necessarily like a high, but the pressure is up front. So that pass was beautiful. It basically took them out of the game. And then after that, they were just doing like pass into the box.
And then, so you still mentioned something about like just how brave they are in possession,
bro. Yeah. Like that pass, the last pass, even the guy had one more option.
He had one more
option. He didn't have to shoot.
Trossard,
and he was playing like it was in the estate. Like he cut in also. It was like even make a chenga guy. Kwani, you think just because you went for Ballon d'Or, cut a din.
He had the option. Instead of shooting, if he just looks, he's like,
And first of all, the first goal by Brighton as well, man. That was beautiful.
What's his name? Mweupo. No. They have a Zambian guy. Mwepu, yes.
But we're calling him Mwepu because we're
Kenyans.
Shout out, it's like him, he's one of us. He's one of us. But yeah, I mean, like if that was Messi who scored that goal, they'd be like, there'd be 30 GIFs on BR Sports. But
by the way, thanks to Riba, we have more cocktails here. So,
Riba Marula Lane Karen.
So
join us
more
today.
than welcome. If it was live, you'd be here.
Enjoying, eh?
You have to plug this thing shamelessly. Did you know at Riba cocktails are happy hour all day? Join us today.
We have a sign here rolling. Happy hour all day.
Happy hour all day. Click the link, subscribe. Follow, like, subscribe. Put the bell icon,
for notifications.
Who wants to be notified?
No one. Who has the bell icon on?
Actually, me, I have the bell icon for this channel alone. Just because I don't watch everything.
I
don't have social media.
One day, just tell us that I've just seen you posted.
That's the only way. That's the only time. That's the only bell icon I have.
It just shows up. Once you're subscribed, then you just refresh. It shows up.
Because of technology,
bro.
Wow.
That's a kind of phone, man.
We need to talk about Biko's team.
It's a personal attack here.
Barcelona. First game without Ronald Koeman.
First of all,
how you feel?
Shout out to Memphis Depay for getting his best friend fired. The guy who brought him to Barca, saved him from oblivion. We got him fired.
By the way, we continue. Did you know what happened to Aguero?
Yeah, man, it's terrible. He has a serious heart issue. Man, this is the thing. I love Aguero, but this guy's for over 30. You start signing retirees, bro.
Bro, this is the problem when you go to a team and you thought you're going to play with Messi. It can hurt you. It can hurt you, bro.
Bro, it was best friend vibes, bro. Those guys even share a room, Copa America. Best friends
you
for
just
life.
won a title together.
Then he didn't tell him that I'm going PSG.
I won't decide they don't have cash.
You don't sign. Because it took them forever to even register Aguero and the likes.
Because then you had to take a pay cut.
But I watched...
Piqué had to take a pay cut so that he can go and buy the French league.
Yeah, the rights for TV, so you could see his best friend.
That's why he agreed the pay cut so quickly.
Must have been like, I know.
It's like, I'm going to get paid by Messi on the other side.
I know the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I don't know, Ronald Koeman, I think was the right manager for Barcelona at the wrong time. Yeah, so you find that he was there. I don't think he was supposed to be a crisis manager, He's not like a big sum for the big clubs kind of manager. And he wasn't given enough time to let his ethos stick within the club. So he's like Nuno. He was trying to build Holland within Barcelona. which is all well and good. But people like Frankie De Jong, I feel like are being played out of position. Yeah, they're not,
but his versatility at certain points requires him to. It's like Bukayo.
Yeah,
it's like Bukayo.
But his versatility is killing his career at his age.
I agree, but at some point it's like it's for the better of the team.
Because I mean,
right?
we signed that guy knowing he was going to basically succeed Busquets. Yeah. Busquets is like he's taking this performance enhancement for Akina Ronaldo, jokes, all these guys. He's not slowing down.
This guy is not slowing
He's not slowing down. He won the tournament.
Horse placenta.
Horse placenta. That guy in the holidays, he's Zuko with Akina Kipchoge. High altitude. He's just manufacturing red blood cells.
Who was Kipchoge with the other day?
Mbappe.
Oh, Mbappe.
No, Mbappe was with Kipchoge.
Oh yeah.
Kipchoge was not with Mbappe.
Sorry.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Correct.
Yeah.
Come correct. We're just teaching him a few things about, the running thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that marathon? Madness.
Which one?
I thought it was even rigged. Because you are running in groups or something like that. Then he's tweeting all the groups. I was reading on Twitter, guys are like, yeah, I tried.
They did this thing for, actually I read an article about it today. They did this thing for Paris that if you finish before him, then you'll be allowed to basically participate in the major marathon as well.
You finished before him as a runner.
Yeah, but he started at the back.
It's like at the back.
So he started at the back, you're in groups. He's just coming, passing guys, and he just vibes. I even think he was wearing AirPods. You never.
That's our training day. Let's just go. Yeah, he beat like all the groups, everyone.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was crazy. But so back to Ronald Koeman, who after guys beat up his guy, got fired. Like this team just doesn't like him.
Man, why don't those guys have teams? Like it's
No, but they know your car, bro.
No, how? When you have one car.
See, when you leave the stadium,
When you have one car.
those guys know your car.
First of all, he's driving the free car they give him.
Yeah, I know the
That's how
Audi.
you know that's
It does the Basa budget everywhere.
The Audi can
But also,
I can't change, bro.
bro, there are regulations. It's not like here you just work out. It's not a job, bro.
But
There are
you see,
regulations.
there's a regulation. You can put all round, but it has to be at a certain degree.
They know his whip, bro. It's not like your fans.
Those guys, probably one of them ushered it juicy. It's like Naijua.
and then Koeman has all the balls in the world. He's talking about how I even wanted to get out and confront them. But you're beaten.
Yeah, it's not bright. Man is not bright.
Also, before I forget, we just found out that Carlo Ancelotti captained the team. Coached by Hundege.
The amazing Fabio Capello
I've refused to believe this.
once managed Carlo Ancelotti
Imagine.
at AC Milan, 91-92 season.
14 years older. What was it?
62, 75, 13 years.
13 years older.
Yeah.
Basically, Fabio Capello is a black man hiding in a white man's book.
That guy cannot be 75.
That guy cannot be 75. Doesn't even look it.
It's not 75.
Yeah, I thought Ancelotti was a senior.
By
Really, he looks,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was like,
He
see,
looks.
it's a lie.
Capello doesn't have a job, does he? In China somewhere or in...
Bro, he's 75 now, man.
75 now,
Vibes.
man. Just chill.
You imagine the heart attack over the bio music. You can collapse
that's
there.
true. That's true.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Is Xavi getting this job, Ama?
Yeah, so they're talking. Don't talk.
They're going to give him for vibes, but I'm afraid he'll become like Lampard. Like, it'll be exciting to have him home. It's like,
It's more Lampard
great.
than Pep. But Pep had Messi. And Ronaldinho.
Exactly. Like, no, Pep had Ronaldinho,
Eto'o,
Messi,
Henry
he
at
still
some
had
point.
Xavi, he had
Dani
Iniesta,
Alves.
he had Dani Alves.
Pep
Like,
had a set-up team. All you had to do was win.
no, like, he had to grow the
Actually,
team.
Rijkaard really did a lot for that
Rijkaard
team.
did
He had to
Great
grow the
job.
team, but you see, Pep was also managing under Rijkaard, and the guys he was managing with were Jose Mourinho, shout out Roma. Those are the guys he was.
Roma actually lost this
Yeah,
weekend.
those were his contemporaries. My fear for Xavi is he's been managing somewhere where football is vibes. Where James,
But he has more room for error now.
yeah, where James Rodriguez is
The king.
is doing
That James topic, we have to just talk about it.
alone.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my point. I feel like playing in like coaching in Europe vis-a-vis coaching elsewhere. Like he'll get away with a lot of stuff as a club legend for sure. Like he will, but I don't know about his coaching philosophy. People are talking about he's won all these titles wherever he is. Yeah, it's cute, but Uku Europe kwa ground, I'm not sure about
Plus
it.
also the media there.
The media's gonna go in on him.
It'll be different.
Like he has support for sure because it's vibes.
Yeah.
He has support, but that support can run out very quickly.
Maybe we'll get a Xavi's son, though he had Lampard's son, which is Mason Mount.
Mason Mount.
As guys call
Who
him
would that
Lampard's
be?
son.
Who would that
I don't know
be?
who it'll be.
Oh, yeah,
I know
but
it's-
Barca, there are too many
There
There are
options.
too many options.
So
Bro.
many, so many.
From Gavi,
Ansu.
Pedri,
But I feel
Yes.
like Ansu will be anyone's child for the next like
It's
maybe 3 years.
because the fans love him.
Yeah, and he got the number 10, like, and they love him.
The fans love him.
I feel like that's so much pressure.
That's
man.
a
I'd
lot of
refuse.
pressure.
I'd have taken it because even number 100. Bang in the minute.
I'd refuse because the person who had it before was Ronaldinho, then Messi, then now
It's you.
It's
You're
you.
king, bro. Also, shout out Dembele. Every time Dembele comes back from injury, there's a new manager. Every time. Check the stats. I'm not even capping. Check the stats every single time.
That guy knows how to
if he
time
gets
him.
injured, just know you're being fired. Just actually know you're being fired as the manager. And now he has CG number 7. Wait, you're gonna play 4 games. Out. Vibes again.
All right. On that note, it's a wrap. I hope Xavi gets the job.
I hope.
Really,